Fulani's have begun another agenda, and this time around they are saying that Islam above ethnicity. In that instance, for as long as you're a Muslim, it doesn't matter if you're from that tribe, you can rule in that land. You know, they began this agenda when the Yorubas are now campaigning, stating that they will revisit the issue of Ilorin, Kwara State, because we know that right now today, the king of Ilorin, which is a predominantly and inherently a Yoruba land, is being ruled by a Fulani man. Because they are now saying the same thing in Oyo State. It doesn't matter if the guy, as long as Islam is the religion of God, simply means God are with you. Why don't you allow this guy go? Mr. Ralph, what's your reaction to this?
Thank you so much, Jarini. Islam is a religion of whatever they think, but everybody has his own personal opinion. The people that said Islam is above ethnicity should understand that ethnicity was here on earth. I mean tribes. I don't know what I understand. Yeah. Races. God created all of us here before introduction of Islam by the so-called Muhammad prophet. Muhammad, their prophet, not my prophet. So what I'm trying to say is that they should stop imposing all these ideological, let me say, practices on us, on the Yorubas, because I'm an Igbo man. I have nothing to do with Islam, and I'm saying it on and on again and stand by my own opinion with facts. So what I'm trying to say is that Yorubas, they have begun to wake up to stand up against this kind of oppression by the Fulani hegemony in the north. How could they have seized Ilorin since 18th century, 1804, after Ottoman Danfodio beheaded the sitting, presiding Obas in that region? And over many years now, Yoruba just turned their back on reality, romancing and befriending this bloody, brainless Fulani's. And today they are waking up to take back what Fulani has taken away from them. If I ask you, I will tell you that actually I'm an Igbo man. It has come late, maybe because change is what we know that is very, very permanent in life. Change has come. Yeah, that's why it is called change. At that axis of Yoruba Southwest, for them to begin to realize themselves whom they are. Someone cannot just come and use your brain and tell you all manners of stories. Why not the people, the Yorubas in the Ilorin, who are traditional worshippers before introduction of Islam, stand gribam on their ground, telling them that Efa, Urumila, Shongo, and so on and so forth, supersede any other, foreign, or let me say strange religion like Islam. Because they are the owner of the land. You can't come with your God and impose your God on their own local God, the God that they have been serving, their ancestors have been serving. In fact, Fulani, they brainwash the Yoruba at the axis of Ilorin, and I'm feeling bad right now as I have been feeling in the past. See, Abofanja's spirit will be very, very happy where he is now, because actually his soul knew that Afonja was wrongly, killed, assassinated by the Asilans, the Sahel African tribe called Fulani, who just, embraced him, befriended him, romanced him as their guest, the so-called, let me call them holy guest, harmless guest, who could not even harm flies or ants. And at the end of the day, Afonja paid the ultimate price. What I'm trying to say here is that Yoruba should stand gribam and snatch Ilorin from Emirates. Emirates is not, it shouldn't be an Emirate. It is a Yoruba land. The Yorubas are not originally traced to that, religion. Yorubas are traced to idolatry, pagan, traditional religion. That is what their forefathers taught them. And Islam has come. Fulani man just control you, started marginalizing you religiously, telling you that your imam is lower, the imam is higher. If not that I'm in front of camera, I should have spit out or throw out, because I know that you can't do that to me. You cannot come to Igbo land, give us your own religion, belittling my own religion, which is Judaism. Abiyama is Abraham in our language. We that know Abiyama, how did we know him? Was it Bible that British man came with in Igbo land that introduced Abraham to us? No. My great grandfather before before invasion of this part of the world by the British, Spanish, and the Portuguese, were Judaists. They call his name Abraham. That's Abiama. That's how our tongue could get Abraham. So now, that's why we stood on our ground instead of shortchanging our, local or Judaism as or Abrahamic religion for Islam. We stood on our Abrahamic religion, that is Judaism. And today you can see us excelling because God is listening to me now. And there's no how you will tell me that God instructed them to build Timbuktu Mosque, the oldest mosque in Africa. How did God say it? Where? Who kept the record? How did he visit the prophet that told them that fairy stories? Today now, everything about Orumila, Sango, Obatala, Oshun, and so on and so forth is down because nobody is following up. One man from Sahara Desert has come and imposed his religion on you people on the southwest, and they started becoming what, as Fela said, follow, yeah, rolling, follow, make it the open sense. They follow, and they've actually now seen it that Fulani'S are deceivers.
The northern Muslims are fond of saying that the Yoruba Muslims are lesser Muslims, that they don't practice it in the real sense of it. Most times they don't even allow the Yoruba people to lead prayer.
To preach in the mosque.
To lead prayer.
In the mosque.
As it's where now, whenever they want to be a fasting period, they all wait for the call and statement
from
Sultan.
Yes.
And also the Sultan of Sokoto, how managed in Nigeria, the Sultan of Sokoto is the chairman of interreligious and traditional rulers. Yes. How come the Sultan of Sokoto became the lifelong chairman? How managed? Is Nigeria, I don't know, is Nigeria for Muslims alone?
Thank you so much. Let me correct you. It's not inter-religious chairman, no. It is traditional rulers chairman. Do you know how he did it? In those days, it was a tough gala that
traditional rulers.
Yes, I'm telling you. No, he is not. I'm not trying to approve it.
Sultan's business with traditional.
Thank you so much. When he's worshiping Allah and claiming that Allah, that is Islam, supersede tradition. Now he's part of tradition. He is part of Islam. That will show you how deceptive they are and dangerous. Because as I'm talking to you now, Pope, the living Pope we know is for the papacy. That is in Christianity enclavement. He does not, practice outside the premises of Christianity. It's only Christianity. He did not tell you that he is overseeing the other Roman traditional religion. Because Romans, they have Zeus, they are no Jupiter, they have August. All these months we are counting today, now Roman gods. So
yeah,
and the Pope did not cling on that. The only God that Pope knows is God of Israel. I don't know what to understand. That will show you how far the black man, black Arab, has gone to destroy the rest of the Negroid tribes on the continent of Africa. The Negroid tribe, I mean, is the Hausas, is the Nupers, the Kajes, I don't know what to understand, and so on and so forth, the Baris in the north. They manipulated them using all manners of, ideological craft. Let me use the word craft. Ideological subtleness, deception, to manipulate this Negroid tribe in the northern region, who were there as their host before they invaded north, northwest, and so on and so forth. So what I'm trying to say is that Yorubas, they should stand on their feet and make sure that emiracy at the axis of Ilorin is scraped off. Ilorin should get Oba. We need Oba there. Yes. We don't need Emir. Emir has nothing to do with Yoruba tribe. Yoruba race, even Yoruba religion is traditional religion. Before introduction of Christianity. Of course, we know that the first bishop of West Africa is who? You don't know. Samuel Ajay Crowder. He's from Abeokuta. He traced his root from the United States of America as a slave to Abeokuta there. So you cannot just come and cancel my own religion and impose your bloody religion on me. Yes, that's why Yoruba explanation of the Hausa or Fulani is by force. They impose their religion on people by force.
Yeah. So talking about the Fulani's hegemony and how they keep foisting or they try to claim people's ancestral land as their own. We know that some days ago, Tinubu said he was going to split the Nigerian aviation. Now some Fulani propaganda machines have come out to say that the South do not deserve a split. That the Nigerian version belongs to the North because they use their own groundnut pyramid money to build it. That in fact, all the past presidents, none of them have dared to touch it. Why is Tinubu doing this to them? What's your reaction?
What happens was that over the years, I think more than 47 years now, it is the Fulani man that has been, ruling Nigeria, ranging from Abakatafawa Belawa.
Directly and indirectly?
I'm telling you, Fulani man today, Fulani man tomorrow, next tomorrow, Fulani man. That's why they now actually believe that we are poor, more, that we are all goats. And actually the Southerners behaved like one. Yes. That's why look at the kind of brain they are using. So cheap. A 419 that is too outstanding and revealing that even a toddler, a baby of 3 years, will actually crack the nut, telling you that this is deception. This is 419. You see it, they want to extend it on and on until heaven comes to the earth. That will show you how stupid the Fulani's are. I don't really understand. How could they think that way? You are thinking about suggesting that you use groundnut pyramid to build the aviation industry. What about the money we used our crude? The crude oil realization. I don't understand. We use it to build many infrastructure in Nigeria. What do you think about that? Okay, the Navy. What money do you use to build the Navy? Does the Navy not have naval bases in the north? Go and do your findings. Yet they don't have international water. Yes, go and do your findings. Navy gets naval base there, yet they don't have international water. Naval base should be on the swamp or mangrove region of any country where you have the ocean along the coastal line. That is where you should situate or locate naval bases. I don't understand. But these Chua Arab, these wicked barbarians, they always think their own is the best. That's why they think that they should impose Islam on Yorubas, that Islam supersede any tradition. See, let me tell you, if Islam supersede any tradition, Sultan of Sokoto should be a Sultana of Sokoto and their Islam. He should not extend it to being the overall chairman or president of the traditional rulers council of Nigeria. Don't you see the incipiency? I mean foolishness. Don't you see the idiocy? They are too, let me say, controversial. These people, divide and rule is their ideology and their own agenda. They come out with divide and rule. That's all. They don't think you are superior. Yet they don't bag master's degrees, the level of PhDs, and other certification from the South that the Southerners have as intellectual attainment. I don't really understand where I'm going.
I do.
Yet they think they are superior. The world we are now is the world of what? British. And the British we are talking about now is education, Western education. Western civilization is science and technology. The Fulani's are shouting about atheism. Everything they do is archaic. Anything Islam is archaic. Anything Imam and the Sultanas are doing is archaic. It can't supersede the Western civilization. This is the era of science and technology. Although, let me tell you, it has come again. An ideology that supersedes science and technology. We are on the era of .com, which is IT. How could you tell me that we will be stooping so low, listening to an archaic ruler like Sultan of Sokoto and the Emir of Kano? These people are bent on what? Bringing their religion, at least to use their religion to suppress us. And let me tell you, they are trying to enslave us, which they succeeded at the axis of Ilorin. But I'm telling you that Yoruba en masse have woken up from their slumber.
Okay,
they are going to grab, forget about finality. Don't finalize this program. Yoruba must grab Ilorin. Ilorin belongs to Yoruba. It doesn't belong to Ottoman Dafodio.
Don't you think it's too late?
No, does it belong to Sultan of Sokoto?
Don't you think it's too late at this?
What do you mean by it is too late? You must install Oba at the axis of Ilorin. By doing that, I think you will see it expanding.
But you can only help those that need that
like the night
You can only help those that want to be helped. The learning Yorubas now even call themselves Fulani'S. So
yes, it's on their body. They resemble the Tamari. Even the Saraki family you are talking about is almost Mali Fulani. Saraki is Mali Fulani. So I don't know whether you know that I know. I know that I know. That's why I'm not a foolish man. See, Ilorin should be taken back to the original landowners, Westerners, Southwesterners, are the owner of Ilorin, and you can't tell me that their Islam, Fulani Islam, supersedes Yoruba tradition. Tradition, religion is what I know that Yoruba practices. It is traced to their ancestry. And nobody from Shua Arab, nobody from Sahel country, nobody from Futajelo Island should come into Yoruba land and impose on Yorubas a strange religion that we don't know about. We are all Negro. Our original religion here is African traditional worship or religion.
Well, a valuable advice that I have given to my fellow Yorubas, whom right today I think they are propagating that Islam is above ethnicity. Well, I think that's their own problem.
Let us
go.
Let
us go to the final conversation for today. Just to this morning, we can see that Seyi Makinde has already given the new king the staff of office for him to go and be coronated. Just for him to douse this Fulani agendum in Oyo State. What's your reaction to this? The wrap up.
Fulani has beaten more than they actually shoe. They always do that, and they are trying to realize.
It seems the Yorubas are now awoken.
Yes, they are waking up, because if Yoruba keep on sleeping, they will mount Emirasi at Muchi axis. Muchi Diaraba is Timli Hausa. I'm telling you, look at Okekoto here, Hausa. Look at Okekoto in Agage. Look at Ketu, my 12 is Hausa. And if care is not taken, you will see them grab Lagos. Some part of good chunk of Lagos state will be grabbed by the Fulani Oda Onwelani. Oda Onwelani is a vocabulary in English, in Igbo language. Fulani Oda Onwelani. They are land grabbers. That's what it means. Wherever they find themselves, they grab that place. Oda Onwelani. When you land, you take over the land. That's the meaning. Oda Onwelani. So they will actually still take away good chunks of Southwest from you if you fail to wake up. See, what I'm trying to say this time around is that we don't buy into what Fulani has sold to us as ideology, and we have our ancestral ideology and religion, and we stick to it until our Lord Jesus Christ comes. Christianity is predominantly here. It's predominant here in the Southwest. I'm telling you, I'm boasting of it, because I know our numbers, our good numbers here. And what happens is that we are not aggressive, Christians in this part of the world. We always relax, docile. We are relaxed and over docile. Complacency is not left out. We are waiting for Jehovah mighty man in battle to come down and fight our adversaries. I want to cite Israel as example. Did you read recently that Hamas invaded Israel on 7th October and Israel fought a straight war of over 16 months and defeated 7 Islamic states in the Middle East Europe. 7 countries.
So they did not wait for Heavenly Father.
Yes, they didn't wait for that God that they discovered. See, the 7 wonders of the world, Israeli acknowledgement of Jehovah mighty man of warrior or battle, the God of the whole universe. We own it to Israel. Go and read about 7 wonders of the world. The hanging garden of Babylon is one. The introduction of the true God of the whole mankind by the Jews, we owe it to them, is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Okay? You don't wait for God to fight for you when he has given you the dynamism, the impetus to sort yourself when certain issue arises. You don't wait again. If you wait, you will be laughing. That is when Bible says, my people are perishing for lack of knowledge. That was when Israel was fervently fighting Palestinian and Hamas at Gaza conflict. Some people came along with the crucifix of our Lord Jesus Christ, pleading. Did you know what those IDF did? They spat on their faces.
Thank you very much for that brilliant submission, Mr. Raf. Good morning.